She loves that free, fresh wind in her hair, nights without care. She's broke, so am I. Loves California, 'cause it's so cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway. The hip-hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway. The rumble of the subway train, the rattle of the taxis, the daffodils to entertain, and Angelos and Maxie's when the Broadway baby says goodnight. It's early in the morning, Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Janesville Performing Arts Center and the Beloit Janesville Symphony Orchestra's production of Curtain Up, Light the Lights. We're going to take you through some of the finest music that Broadway history has to offer. And for the Halloween season, just a little bit of Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Phantom of the Opera, Baby, Kiss Goodnight. It's early in the morning. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. Let's call it a day. Listen to the lullaby of old Broadway. Thank you. That was Lullaby of Broadway, which made a very popular entrance by Harold Warren and the lyrics by L. Dublin, published in 1935. The show was introduced by Winnie Shaw in the musical Gold Diggers of 1935, and it later was more prominent in the Broadway musical 42nd Street back in 1980. This evening we're going to do a little bit of holiday surprises with a little bit of Andrew Lloyd Webber from The Phantom of the Opera. In the first scene from The Phantom, Think of Me. At the opening of the classic Andrew Lloyd Webber show, we find ourselves at a rehearsal at a Paris opera house in the late 19th century. Suddenly a curtain crashes down and frightens the great soprano, Diva Carlotta, who refuses to perform that night. But rising out of a chorus line, similar to 42nd Street, young Christine is asked to fill in for her as she performs the lovely aria, Think of Me, that night. Raoul, the new manager of the opera house, watches from his box and remembers that he knew her once as a child. Our own Meister Rob Tomaro and the lovely Gaia Galvan.
Take
We'll be hearing from Rob and Gaia a little bit later with some more of Phantom of the Opera. In our next segment, the song we're going to sing now is music from Frederick Lowe and lyrics by Alan J. Lerner from the 1956 Broadway musical My Fair Lady, On the Street Where You Live. Following that, The Lady is a Tramp, which is a show tune from 1937, Rodgers and Hart musical Babes in Arms. The show is a sophisticated and witty spoof of New York high society and its strict etiquette. It's become a classic song in pop standards in many vocal genres, and several stars have recorded their own renditions. Doing his rendition of On the Street Where You Live and Lady is a Tramp is our own Rod Boyden.
I have often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Does enchantment pour out of any other part of town? Let that time go by, 'cause I don't care if I can be here on the street where you live. And no, that towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. It's an overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop, they stare, but they don't bother me, because there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let that time go by, I don't care if I can be here on the street where you live. Band. Towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. Well, it's an overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop, they stare, but they don't bother me, because there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let that time go by, 'cause I don't care if I can be here on the street where you live. Can be here on the street where you live. Where you live. On the street where you live. A little bit different version. Thank you so much for coming this evening. This next song is one of my favorite. Take it away, Rob. Well, she gets hungry for dinner at 8. She loves the theater, doesn't come late Well, she'd never travel with people she hates. That's why that lady, she's a tramp. She doesn't like dice games with barons and earls. Won't take a trip down to Harlem dressed in ermine and pearls. Well, she won't dish the dirts with the rest of those girls. That's why that lady, she's a tramp. She loves that free, fresh wind in her hair, nights without care. She's broke, so am I. Loves California, 'cause it's so cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. Tomaro. She loves that free, fresh wind in her hair, nights without care. She's broke, so mine. Loves California, 'cause it's so cold and it's damp. That's why the lady, that's why the lady, that's why lady, she's a tramp. Thank you.
What am I doing? What am I doing here crawling in a fescue? What am I doing in this lousy smokehouse anyway? The floor creaks, the door squeaks. There's a field mouse nibbling on a broom, and I sit by myself like a cobweb on a shelf, by myself in a lonely room. But when there's a moon in my window and it slants down a beam across my bed, and the shadow of a tree starts a dancing on the wall, and a dream starts a dancing in my head. And all the things that I whispered turn out like I want them to be. And I'm better than that smart alley cowhead who thinks he's better than me. The girl that I want ain't afraid of Mars in her own soft arms to keep me warm. And her long yellow hair, it falls across my face, just like the rain in a storm. The floor creaks, the door squeaks, and a mouse starts a nibbling on a broom. And the sun flicks my eyes. It was all a pantomime. I'm awake, getting low. I ain't gonna dream of her arms no more. I ain't gonna leave her You know, I'm really a nice guy. I really am. That song was Lonely Room from Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma. And Lonely Room is Jed Fry's declaration that he will get out of that smokehouse and get Laurie Williams to be his own. He states how tired he is of the dryness and the drillness of his smokehouse and how he longs for a girl of his own. It was originally sung by Howard Da Silva in the original Broadway production. Now, if anybody hasn't seen the show on stage, or have only seen the movie, you won't see Rod Steiger singing that song. It's been cut from the movie. The next part of our little musical interlude here from Oklahoma is I Can't Say No. It's a song from a musical play, Oklahoma, of course, by Rodgers and Hammerstein. In this song, the secondary character of Beaudoin Carnes describes her sexual awakening. Albeit in a highly euphemistic term, the conflicts that it brings. Beaudoin has two principal suitors, a Persian traveler salesman, Ali Hakim, and the cowboy Will Parker, recently returned from an excursion to Kansas City. She describes to Laurie the attention she's now receiving from men since she's kind of filled out a little. And her ability to say no to their advances. This is Barbara Stephan singing, I Can't Say No.
Of not knowing what to do. I know what's right and wrong since I've been 10. I heard a lot of stories, and I reckon they are true, about how girls are put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a fella, I forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. I always say, come on, let's go, just when I ought to say nix. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. But as soon as someone kisses me, I somehow sort of want to kiss him back. I'm just a fool when nights are low. I can't be prissy and quaint. I ain't the type that can faint. How can I be what I ain't? I can't say no. What you gonna do when a fella gets flirty and starts to talk purty? What you gonna do? Supposing that he says that your lips are like cherries or roses or berries. What you gonna do? Supposing that he says that you're sweeter than cream and he's gotta have cream or die. What you gonna do when he talks that way? Spit in his eye. I'm just a girl who can't say no, can't seem to say it at all. I hate to disappoint a beau when he is paying a call. For a while I act refined and cool, sitting on my velveteen settee. Then I think of that old golden rule and do for him what he would do for me. I can't resist a Romeo in a sombrero and chaps. Soon as I sit on their laps, something inside of me snaps. I can't say no.
You know, I am convinced she would be very hard to say no to, I think. Going back to the segment of Phantom of the Opera from Andrew Lloyd Webber's masterpiece, in the music of the night, drawn down into his lair, the phantom beguiles Christine with his vision of a strange nocturnal world where music reigns supreme, a world that exists quite apart from the one that we see by daylight. Bringing back Rob Tomaro to sing the music of the night.
As you've never lived before. Soft, gentle music shall caress you, heal, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot find. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me.
This next song is written by Frank Lesser in 1950 and was first performed by Simon Mullins. The song was featured in the musical Guys and Dolls with all those wonderful Runyonland characters. The lyrics relate to the point of view of a gambler, Sky Masterson, who hopes that he will win a bet, the outcome of which will describe whether or not he is able to save his relationship with the girl of his dreams, Sarah Brown. To sing Luck Be a Lady, Janesville's own Jordan Elliott Jackson.
out. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on a date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight.
Fly Me to the Moon is a popular standard song written by Bart Howard in 1954. It was titled originally In Other Words and was introduced by Felicia Sanders in various cabarets. The song became known popularly as Fly Me to the Moon from its very first line. And after a few years, the publishers changed the title to that officially. Singing Fly Me to the Moon, in other words, it's Rod Boyden.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Carol Fasagi, we should be dancing. Fly me to the moon and let me play among those stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. You gotta fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Because you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words,
Getting back to the Halloween theme. Thanks, Mom. The Point of No Return is the name of the song from Phantom of the Opera. On the final night of our story, an opera based on the tale of Don Juan, which the Phantom has composed, is performed. But no one knows that behind the mask of Don Juan, it is the Phantom himself who performs that title role. The ingenue, Amnita, is played by Christine, of course, and he lures her into his web of love and mystery. He sings to her both as Don Juan and as himself, Rob Tomaro and Gaia, Galvan.
Which till now has been silent, silent. I have brought you that our passions may fuse and merge. In your mind you've already succumbed to me, dropped all defenses, completely succumbed to me. Now you are here with me, no further use. You've decided. The point of no return, no backward glances, games of make-believe are at an end. Past or thought of if or when, no use resisting, abandon thought and let the dream descend. What raging fire shall flood the soul? What rich desire unlocks its door? What sweet seduction lies before us? The point of no return, the final threshold. What warm unspoken secrets will we share beyond the point of no return?
You brought me to
Our next song was introduced by Carol Channing in the original Broadway production of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes in 1949, which was written by Julie Stein, who also wrote the scores for such famed Broadway musicals as Funny Girl and Gypsy, which we will be featuring a little bit later in our second act. Our own beautiful blonde to sing Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, Barb Stephan.
The French are glad to die for love. They delight in fighting duels. But I prefer a man who lives and gives expensive jewels. A kiss on the head might be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental on your humble flat, or help you at the automat. Men grow cold as girls grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. But square cut or pear shaped, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. The well-conducted rendezvous makes the maiden's heart beat quicker. But when that rendezvous is through, these stones still keep their flicker. Oh, there may come a time when a lass needs a lawyer, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. There may come a time when a hard-boiled employer thinks you're awful nice, but get that ice or else don't die. He's your guy when stocks are high, but beware when they start to descend. It's then that those louses go back to their spouses. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Diamonds, I say diamonds. No, I don't mean rhinestones. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barb Stephan.
Quest is the mission of each true knight, his duty, nay, his privilege. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try though your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell or a heavenly cause. And I know we will only be true to this glorious quest.
the world will be better for this.
That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strode with his last ounce of courage. Courage, the unreachable
This is from West Side Story. Two teenage gangs, the Jets and the Sharks, struggle for control of the neighborhood amidst police whistles and taunts. Now, of course, Tony doesn't want any further part of gang life and imagines a much better future. So singing Something's Coming is Jordan Elliott Jackson. This next song is a show tune from the 1937 Richard Rodgers and Lorenz Hart musical, Babes in Arms. After being recorded by Chet Baker, Frank Sinatra, and Miles Davis, the song became a popular jazz standard. It's appeared on over 1,300 albums, performed by over 600 artists. It's quite a song. Doing his spin on My Funny Valentine is Rod Boyd.
This song is for the woman I love, Margaret Kelly Beaudoin. You're my funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine.
Well, your looks are laughable, they're unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than green? And is your mouth just a little weak? When you open it to speak, I smile. But don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. 'Cause each day is Valentine's Day. Is your figure wrapped around less than green? And is your mouth just a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smiles? Stay, little Valentine, stay. Just stay.
Back to the Phantom of the Opera. Christine tearfully confesses to Raoul that she is under the spell of the Phantom, who will never let her go. Raoul comforts her and tells her of his love for her, a love that she desperately wants to return. From Phantom of the Opera, All I Ask of You.
Talk of darkness, forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you. Let me be your shelter, let me be your light. You're safe, no one will find you. Your tears are far behind you.
All I want is freedom, a world with no more night and
one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. Say you need me with you here beside you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Christine, that's all I ask of you.
All I ask is for one love, one lifetime. Say the word and I will follow you. Share each day with me, each night, each morning. Say you love me.
You know I do. Love me, that's all I ask of you.
And now for something completely different. Anyone watch Monty Python? Yeah. Avenue Q is a musical in 2 acts conceived by Robert Lopez and Jeff Marks, who wrote the music and lyrics. The book was written by Jeff Whitty and the show was directed by Jason Moore. It's an autobiography. I only have one contact today. That's what I get for being vain. I ripped my contact lens. Let me get the good eye. Okay. It's an autobiographical and biographical coming-of-age parable. Say that 10 times fast after a cocktail. Addressing and satirizing the issues and anxieties associated with entering adulthood. This is the Sesame Street that's not for kids. If you guys saw the posters of the show, puppets with cleavage. I know you've got that on your ceiling, don't you, back there? Who's bellowing back there? 2,534 performances. Avenue Q ranks 21st on the list of longest running shows in Broadway history, almost as long as Sesame Street ran. The show ended up its Broadway run on September 13th of 2009, and just 6 weeks later, opened up in the New World Stages Complex on West 50th Street, where it continues to play off-Broadway. So it's very successful. The character Princeton, a recent college graduate, is anxious to discover his purpose in life. He finds a lucky penny and starts searching for his purpose in life, in the song, Purpose, sung by Jordan Elliott Jackson.
Purpose, it's that little flame that lights a fire under your ass. Purpose, it keeps you going strong like a car on a full tank of gas. Everyone else has a purpose, so what's mine? Oh, look, a penny. It's from the year I was born. It's a sign. I don't know how I know, but I'm gonna purpose in life is a mystery. Gotta find my purpose, gotta find me. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna find my purpose. Purpose, 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 yeah, yeah. I gotta find me.
This next segment is two, let's say, classic musical songs sung by our soprano, Barb Stephan. The first song is Till There Was You, written by Meredith Willson for the 1957 musical play, The Music Man, which also appeared in the 1962 movie version. The song is sung by librarian Marion Peru, Barbara Cook on Broadway, Shirley Jones in the film, and also Christine Chenoweth in another film that is really bad. The song is sung to Professor Harold Hill, portrayed by Robert Preston, and of course in the other version, the guy who played the lead and the producers, also very bad. The next song she's going to sing is My Favorite Things from Rodgers and Hammerstein's The Sound of Music, first introduced by Mary Martin in the original Broadway production and sung by Julie Andrews brilliantly in the 1965 film adaptation. Both of these songs will be sung by Barb Stephan.
There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and
Ladies and gentlemen, out there. Going back to and Andrew Lloyd Webber. Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again is the next song from Phantom of the Opera. Amid the chaos of the Phantom's assault on the operation of the Opera House, Christine steals away and longs for the sanctuary of her imaginary childhood friend, the angel of music, Rob Tomaro and Gaia Galvan.
Help me say
Alone in her dressing room, Christine hears a spectral internal voice call to her, beckoning her to join him. She thinks it is the voice of the angel of music her father had always told her about as a child, the angel who would guide her in her career. Suddenly, the phantom appears in her dressing room and draws her down with him into the labyrinth beneath the Grand Opera House. The Phantom of the Opera.
inside your mind.
Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear.
It's me they hear, my spirit and your voice in among the line. The rhythm of the opera is there inside my In all your fantasies, you always knew that man and mystery. And in this labyrinth, where night is blind, the rhythm of the opera is there inside your mind. Sing, my angel of music. Sing for me.
Bravo, bravo. I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone here at the Janesville Performing Arts Center for allowing us to come into your evening here for Halloween. I want to thank you all for coming here this evening. And to close our show, we're going to do an old classic, 1959 Broadway musical, Gypsy, A Musical Fables, Everything's Coming Up Roses.